Hello, I am so glad you can join me today. If you're new to this channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Today, we're going to be making some fried chicken. Yes, some fried chicken, Bajan style. I'm going to show you how I make my chicken. Now, my chicken is not just a little black pepper and salt. I have to make my Bajan seasoning. So, in order to do that, I went ahead and made my seasoning. But if you want to know how this seasoning is made, I already have a video up there that shows you how to make this seasoning. But look in here, this is what I'm going to be seasoning my chicken with. In here, I have scallions, onions, parsley, cilantro, garlic. There's a lot of good stuff. Bell peppers, jalapeno peppers. Everything is in here, guys. I'm gonna save this in the refrigerator in a bottle that whenever I need to make my chicken or whatever I'm gonna season, I just use that. It gives it a good flavor, guys. So if you plan on making some chicken or you're gonna make some kind of stew or something like that, this is good to make, and so you can season your meat. So what I'm gonna do is I want to make a fried chicken. I want to fry some chicken for you, okay? And I bought myself, let me get it here. I bought myself a whole big bird here. Big bird. This is a big bird. And this is already cleaned. I cleaned it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this up small. I'm going to cut it up small. And then I will show you how I season it up. And I'm going to marinate it, put it in the refrigerator. And tomorrow, because I'm going to leave it in there overnight, because you need to let your chicken just sit in all those nice flavors and marinate and stay there so it'll be nice and tasty. And tomorrow I will come back and fry it up for you. So let me go ahead and cut this up. So I'll show you how I cut my chicken up. I have a big old knife here and I cut it right down in the center. Usually I have my husband cut this, but today, I'm gonna cut it right down in the center. Maybe just, yeah. There we go. So I got half a chicken here. So what I'm gonna do is cut a leg off. I'll leave the skin on, guys. We're gonna leave the skin on. And let's take the wing off. Oh, 2 pieces down. So now we can cut this chicken back here. Remember chicken backs? Back home, we used to fry a lot of chicken backs back then. I guess you could get the real thing. You used to make chicken backs. Okay, guys, my chicken is finished, cut up. I just cut this poor chicken here up. I think I butchered it. I probably killed the chicken twice. In here, I have a piece of the chicken breast because that's a lot of chicken. It was pretty big, so I'm not going to use the whole chicken because that's a lot. So this breast would use for another Cajun. So I'm just gonna rest that there for a minute. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I have some milk here. I'm gonna make some buttermilk. We're gonna add buttermilk to our chicken and let it sit in the buttermilk overnight. And instead of going to buy a box of buttermilk from the supermarket, I'm gonna show you how to make your own buttermilk. So I have here, this is almost 2 cups of canned evaporated milk. And I have about 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. I'm gonna pour that in here, and that's it. That's all you need to make buttermilk. You can do this, or you can add vinegar. If you don't have lemon or lime juice, add vinegar. I'm gonna set this aside for a few minutes so that I can do its thing while I put my seasoning to my chicken. Okay, so now I'm gonna season up my chicken with my Tinaraine Bajan seasoning. So we're doing this chicken Bajan style. Guys, if you don't know what Bajan is, that's Barbados style. Just pour it on there, and then you can put some gloves on and season up your meat. I tend to just put my hand in there because that's why we have soap and water. We wash everything when we're done, and I just season up this meat. Now guys, I'm not gonna put anything else but this seasoning that I just made. I'm not gonna put any more all-purpose seasoning, all that stuff, because everything that all the all-purpose seasoning, paprika, black pepper, salt, and so on is already added to the seasoning that I just made. Okay, the scallions and garlic and everything, they already have that. So I'm just gonna season my meat with this all-purpose seasoning that I just made myself. So this is what it looks like right here. See? Nice. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna add my buttermilk to this, cover this, put this in the refrigerator, and tomorrow I will come back and I will show you what else I'll do with it. Okay guys? Okay, so let's check on our buttermilk now guys. You see I just put some lemon in here, and you see it curdle like that. That's how you make buttermilk, guys. So now I'm going to add this to my chicken. And here I'm just going to mix this up, make sure everything is coated really well. And that's it. I will put this in the refrigerator and let it sit for until tomorrow afternoon sometime. So it will sit over there overnight, and then tomorrow I will take it out. Okay guys, so I am back. This is the day after. My chicken was sitting in the refrigerator overnight. So let's look at it now. There it is. Yes, it has been soaking all night in this buttermilk. So now I am going to take the pieces out. So this is how I make my fried chicken, guys. I'm going to take the chicken out of this buttermilk that is been soaking, because now it is time to fry it. Okay, so let me take it out. It has been soaking. This is going to be finger licking good. So that's the last piece. So this is, remember, all of that is that nice Bajan seasoning that I put in there, that I seasoned the chicken with. So now I'm going to set this aside for a second, and I have 2 eggs right here. I'm going to break my eggs in here, and I'm going to beat these eggs up. And next thing I'll do is I'm going to add this eggs right here, in here, and just beat this up in here, mix it up well. And that's it. So now guys, let me show you what I will do next. Yes, yes, yes. So over here I have 2 bags. They both have flour inside of them. And this bag right here, now this bag I'm just going to do just regular chicken in here. And this one, I'm going to add a little twist to it. I already wrote it here so that I don't get the bags confused. But I will show you what this little twist is. I have here, if you've never seen this before, I have 1 cup of coconut. And you see I wrote coconut on here not to confuse myself. And I'm going to mix my coconut with this flour. Mix it all up together in here. And in here is just my flour I have in here. And I have some seasonings already in here. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing to this bag. This bag so far is just flour and coconut. But you have to add some stuff to your flour. So in here I have half a cup of cornstarch. When you add cornstarch to your fried foods, what it does is it give it that nice crunch. Okay, and that crunch is what we're looking for. So I'm gonna add some cornstarch to that. And to that, now I will add a little bit of garlic powder. And I don't really have to do this because there's a lot of seasoning in there, but I like to season my flour as well. So I'm gonna add, and I'm just pouring a little bit. I'm just dusting a little bit in there. I have a little paprika. I'm gonna dust a little bit in there. Not much, so that could be probably maybe like say a teaspoon from each of them. This is a little chili powder to give it a little kick, you know, a little kick. So add a little chili powder to that. So I would say to you, you'll add a teaspoon of everything. If you like more, go ahead and add more. And this is a little oregano. I'll just add a little oregano to that. And this is a little all-purpose seasoning. So about a teaspoon of everything I added. So let me get this out of the way. I'm gonna close my bag up. Now shake this up good. Shake, 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 shake. Shake it up. Make sure what happened? Oh, I didn't close my bag tight enough. There we go. You gotta close your bag tight, otherwise everything's gonna fall out. So shake and dance. Shake and dance. Yeah, shake it. Shake it. Yeah, so I shake that up well. And then, as I said, my other bag in here, which has the same stuff that I have, it just don't have the coconut. We shake this up just to make sure. And now we're gonna fry some chicken. So let me show you what I do next. Okay. So what I'm gonna start with is the coconut chicken. Okay. So let me open the bag here. And I'm gonna take a couple pieces of the chicken here. And then when you cut up your chicken, guys, you can leave, it's better if you leave the chicken skin on when you're frying it. These pieces are big. Put some air in the bag. That's 2 pieces in there. I'm going to drop another piece in there. Drop this wing in there. And this is much easier to do, guys, so you're not messing up your hand and so on. So much easier. And just, again, just shake, shake, shake. Everybody shake, shake, shake. Shake, 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 shake. And when you've shaked it enough, you're gonna take it out. You're gonna dust it off and drop it back in the batter there with the eggs. Because we're gonna make some layers on our chicken. So just take it out. My husband's gonna be happy because normally I don't fry foods. I try to avoid frying too much food. And today he's getting fried food, so he is gonna be happy. And we put it back in that batter there with the egg. Yes, yes, yes. Soak it in there. Then we take it out again. Let it drain as much as that liquid, that you can get off of it, drain it off, and put it back in the flour. Yeah, I can see the little pieces of coconut on that, guys. I can see it. So let's put it back in the flour so that coconut can bind to it. Stick to it. Yes, sirree. And we close up our bag and we shake it again. And we shake again. Woohoo! And then from here, we're going to check our oil, make sure our oil is hot enough, and then drop this into our oil. So let's go over to our pan. Now I have here my saucepan, guys. You can drop a little water in that, and if it starts to bubble, you know that your oil is ready. Or just pass your hand over here and feel the heat in there, okay? So now go ahead and drop that in. And you don't want to put too much chicken in the pan at once. You don't want to overcrowd the pan. So I'm just going to put these 3 pieces for now. Give them their space and let them cook. Looking good, guys. Looking good. Let it brown a little more. Looking good. Fried chicken we're making today. So they look about done. It was here for about 8 minutes. So I have over here set up a little tray here with this little wire wrap thing here. And I'm going to put the chicken on that so they could drain. You don't want to put it on paper towels because the moisture and the steam makes the chicken that's nice and crunchy soft again. So we put them here and let it drain. Oil has cooled a little, so I'm going to leave it here. I take out all these little pieces because these little pieces burn in there. I don't want them to burn. So I'll take these pieces out and let the temperature of the oil come back up. In the meantime, I will go and get some other chicken pieces ready. So I'll just take these out in the meantime. So now I have my other bag here, which just have my regular seasoning inside of it, which does not have the coconut in it. So what I'm going to do now, and then I'm just going to go ahead and drop that in there. And then I'll check this one again, make sure everything is covered here. And then go ahead and drop that in there. And then I'm going to go ahead and drop that. Chicken is all done. So look over here. This is the chicken that was in the coconut flour, and this is the one that was just a regular chicken. And over here, this is what I'm serving for dinner today. So this is what I'm serving my chicken with today. So let me go ahead and taste them for you and tell you which one I like. So over here, this is the one with the coconut, and I'll taste the one without the coconut. So let me just taste a little piece of this one first. And guys, you see, this was one whole chicken. It was pretty large that I cut up into all these pieces, and this is a lot of chicken right here. And I even have a little breast left over. I think chicken needs your fingers. Oh, and like it got the bone. Okay. Here it is. I'm just gonna rip a piece off with my fork. There we go. Let me taste it for you. Hot, 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 hot. Very tasty. And you see, I don't know if this is a good piece or not. That's the skin. Of course, we're not going to eat that. But you see how nice and moist the chicken is on inside and tender. See? Now, I did put the coconut in the batter, but I'm not really tasting the coconut. I thought I would taste more of the coconut. Some person had given me this recipe, but I'm not tasting the coconut. So let me go ahead and taste the other piece for you. And this is, I'm not sure what part of chicken this is, but let me just take a piece from the inside. Look how that ripped off, look. See? Nice. And because it was seasoned and sitting in the refrigerator for a whole day, I put it in there like the night before, so it was in there for long hours, sitting in all that Bajan seasoning, that Tinaraine Bajan seasoning that I made. The flavor has just gone into the meat, which gives it a lot of flavor, guys. So you must try that, okay? This is very good. And of course, this is my dinner here. Of course, this is my dinner for today. I have a baked potato. Inside this baked potato, I have some butter. And I have some greens here. This is some broccoli and some collard greens and just some peppers and onions and so on mixed in. And this is going to be my dinner today. Guys, I had fun making this chicken. And I hope I have given you some ideas of how to fry some chicken. Okay? So you can make some chicken for your family. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and leave me a comment, guys. And give me a thumbs up every time you watch the video. If you like what you see, just press that thumbs up button. Okay? I had fun making this, and I hope you have fun making some fried chicken for your family. Until next time, bye-bye.